Welcome to SAU Magazine, a weekly news program coming to you from Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is the Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Jennifer Stacy.
And I'm Calvin McGee.
A lawsuit against the Delta Iota chapter of Sigma Tau Gamma goes to trial in July. 15 members of the fraternity are defendants in an alleged hazing incident last year. Former SAU student Ty Keith alleges that fraternity members struck him more than 200 times during an initiation. Keith was in the hospital for 11 days, undergoing kidney dialysis and having dead skin removed from his body. The lawsuit seeks punitive and compensatory damages. SAU suspended Sigma Tau Gamma indefinitely with a minimum suspension of 5 years. The trial begins July 18th in the Columbia County Courthouse.
An SAU student found in a trash bin has no memory of how he got there. A driver for Get Rid of It waste collection saw a leg sticking out of a receptacle behind the Dollar Tree in Magnolia. 20-year-old Leslie Foreman was dehydrated and unresponsive. He was taken to Magnolia Hospital. Had Foreman not been found, his body would have been compacted and dumped in a Smackover landfill. In a letter to Magnolia Police, Foreman says details of the incident are slowly coming back.
Advanced registration begins for the summer and fall semesters. Students may also choose to register on the web. To do so, students must contact advisors by phone, email, or in person. They will show students how to register and assist with any problems. Those who do not want to register on the web can contact advisors to schedule registration times. Advanced registration will end on April 29th.
The Agriculture Department will be hosting the State Career Development events for high school FFA chapters. It features dairy cattle, forestry, and horse judging. The events will be held at the Columbia County Fairgrounds on April 22nd. The SAU community is encouraged to make the visit friendly and comfortable for incoming students. The Agriculture Department views these and other events as ways to recruit new students.
An SAU fraternity focuses on community service activities. Members of Phi Lambda Chi are more involved with community service in Magnolia and Columbia County. They sponsored a blood drive on campus and are raising money for the purchase of new playground equipment. The group represented SAU at the United Blood Services Awards Banquet in Texarkana. Those interested in helping Phi Lambda Chi can contact a member for further information.
Students will have an opportunity to immerse themselves in Spanish culture. A summer program in Mexico is sponsored by the Department of English and Foreign Languages. It is offered by SAU in partnership with the Center for Bilingual and Multicultural Studies in Cuernavaca, Mexico. Students will practice writing, reading, speaking, and listening skills that will increase their knowledge of Spanish language and grammar. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Calvin McGee.
And I'm Jennifer Stacy.
With an SAU profile, I'm Angie Harwell.
And I'm Kharine Mundley.
McGill Library is an essential part of Southern Arkansas University.
It is geared towards fostering and promoting knowledge to students.
Its mission is to collect, preserve documents, facilitate access to resources, and coordinate a network of technologically enhanced services.
It houses periodicals and government documents.
It also allows easy access to computers and study rooms.
Even though it is located on the SAU campus, it is open to the general public and has student workers trained in various areas.
The library is equipped with more than 200,000 books.
It also has journals, microfilms, government documents, CDs, records, and DVDs.
The library also has easy access to a number of databases for students.
With an SAU profile, I'm Kharine Mundley.
And I'm Angie Harwell. SAU Sports, I'm Casey Boddie. SAU thumps Texas Wesleyan 18-4 and 9-4 in non-conference baseball games. In the first game, Aaron Giesler started for the Mule Riders, pitching 5 innings. He got the win, making his record 4-2. In the second game, freshman Duke Williams pitched the first 5 innings for the win. His record is now 1-2. Jeremy Hambryce had a homer in the second game. SAU's record is now 28-19. The Mule Riders will face Lyon College on Wednesday.
I'm Kathleen Langston. Arkansas Tech snaps the Lady Mule Riders softball team's 8-game winning streak. SAU won the first of a 3-game series on Friday 6-5 then lost the next two on Saturday. The Lady Mule Riders had won 12 out of their last 13 games before losing at Tech. SAU will play Gulf South crossover games Thursday through Sunday in Decatur, Alabama. A total of 7 games are scheduled. On Friday, the Lady Riders take on West Alabama. That is followed by a game against 11th-ranked Alabama Huntsville and the number 1 team in the country, West Florida. Other opponents include Lincoln Memorial, Valdosta State, and North Alabama.
In golf, SAU places 5th in the Mule Rider Invitational at the Magnolia Country Club. Greg Griffin led the golf team, tying for 9th place, while Lance Lester finished 11th. Others placing were Shep Morgan finishing 26th and Josh Smith tying for 27th. They will play next at the Gulf South Conference Tournament in Hot Springs on Monday and Tuesday.
In tennis, Central Arkansas blanks SAU 9-0 on Tuesday. Southern Arkansas is 5-15 overall and 1-5 in Gulf South Conference West Division play. Lady Mule Rider team members are Anika Bala, Megan Black, Susan Holmes, Megan Knight, Nellie Tuwala, and Rachel Vincent. SAU finishes their season on Wednesday against Arkansas Tech. SAU Sports, for Casey Boddie, I'm Kathleen Langston.
With commentary, I'm Todd Flanagan.
And I'm Josie Lindgrin.
What does customer service mean to you?
Does it mean fast and friendly service with a smile?
Well, if it doesn't, then it should.
Service in the new Reynolds Center cafeteria has gone down since the first day of school.
Have workers already forgotten their manners in customer service?
Where is the friendly smile when we say please and thank you?
It is their job to be as nice as possible
and handle every situation in a professional manner, regardless of how a customer acts.
If customers come across as rude, the best way to deal with the situation is to kill them with kindness.
If it weren't for the SAU students, there wouldn't be a need for customer service.
We understand food service workers encounter stress in their jobs.
However, it is important for them to understand their negative attitudes can also affect the students they serve.
With commentary, I'm Todd Flanagan.
And I'm Josie Lindgren.
With an SAU police log, I'm Brandy Bierbaum.
And I'm Bryan Jones.
UPD accepts applications for the position of police officer on a continuing basis.
The starting salary for non-certified officers is just under $23,000.
The starting salary for certified officers is commensurate with experience.
Inquiries may be directed to the Office of Personnel.
Students interested in employment as dispatchers, parking service employees, or student patrol members should come by UPD for information on openings in support services.
Internships with the University Police are available through the SAU Criminal Justice Department.
This is a safety alert for all staff, faculty, and students. All SAU elevators are equipped with an onboard emergency telephone which automatically calls a pre-programmed number when activated by the passenger.
If you are on an elevator and it stops between floors, please use the emergency phone to request assistance. Qualified physical plant staff will report to your location immediately.
If you are at or near an elevator entrance and encounter a person trapped in an elevator, please encourage the trapped passenger to use the emergency phone, remain calm, and wait for assistance. Under no circumstance should you try to remove the passenger from the elevator.
All traffic regulations enforced in the city of Magnolia and the state of Arkansas are enforced on campus.
Any person who receives a parking citation is required to contact the SAU business office.
All parking citations may be appealed to the appropriate committee within 5 working days from the date the citation was issued.
To report campus crime or if suspicious activities appear to be taking place, contact the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU Police Log, I'm Brandy Bierbaum.
And I'm Bryan Jones.
College Newswire, I'm Brian Barr. South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado names a new president. Its new leader is Dr. Alan Rasco, Vice President for Academic Affairs at Galveston College in Texas. The South Ark Board of Trustees voted 9-0 for Rasco. They believe he has a strong background in workforce training. Rasco says he wants to emphasize online distance education opportunities. There were 4 finalists for the position, 2 of whom have also applied for Chancellor of SAU Tech in Camden. The University of Arkansas at Little Rock celebrates Women's History Month. Events are sponsored by the Women's Advocacy Program. Dr. Jean Kilborn will show her movie titled Spin the Bottle, Sex, Lies, and Alcohol. It shows the relationship between popular culture and excessive drinking. A slam poetry event called Diva Action is also scheduled. Other activities include a balloon release for Sexual Assault Awareness Month and a variety of discussions. College Newswire, I'm Brian Barr.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Kerim Marashi.
And I'm Annette Phillips.
On Wednesday, Spring Fling was held from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., ending with a housing and dining fair. It featured events such as bouncy boxing, bungee run, a mechanical bull, and gladiator jousting. The rock wall, a crowd favorite, was also featured. Free t-shirts, cups, and CD cases were given out along with personal hygiene products. Sponsors included SGA, campus organizations, as well as campus religious and non-religious groups. Performing were Miss SAU 2005, Megan White, Squint, and Encore.
An exhibit features the works of an SAU art student. The Department of Art will feature the works of Scott Franklin in the Brinson Fine Arts Gallery throughout April. A reception in honor of Franklin will be held from 4 to 6 p.m. on Wednesday. It is free to the public and refreshments will be served. Franklin is a senior graphic design major from Magnolia and writes commentary for The Braid. He is a 2000 graduate of Magnolia High School.
The SAU Athletic Department sponsors Parents' Night Out. It takes place this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. All children must be at least 4 years old. Athletes from all sports will provide entertainment by playing different games with children. All donations received will be given to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Further information about Parents' Night Out is available from Shauna Lorendy, sponsor of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee.
The Black Speaker Series continues with Dr. Robin Kelly, a professor of anthropology and African American studies at Columbia University. His discussion was titled A Joyful Noise, Jazz and Spirituality. The Black Speakers Series is sponsored by Multicultural Services, the Honors College, and the College of Liberal and Performing Arts. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in Southwest Arkansas and Northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Petronia Dixon.
And I'm Tamara Clark.
Monday, April 18th, advanced registration continues for 30-plus hours.
Also on Monday, SGA will have Traffic Appeals Court at 4 p.m.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, summer and fall registration continues.
Also on Wednesday, the Biology Club will meet at 5 p.m. and SGA will meet at 6:30 p.m.
Thursday and Friday, advanced registration continues for all hours.
On Friday, student timesheets are due.
State horse, dairy, and forestry career development events take place.
At 2 p.m., La Tertulia, a Spanish language group, meets in Wilson Room 327.
Tickets will be available for a spaghetti supper sponsored by the Columbia County Literacy Council.
And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.